Some places call to us, promising adventure and beauty, whispering to our sense of wonder, inviting us to step beyond the familiar and into the extraordinary. Portugal's coastline is one of those places. Here, the land meets the endless blue of the Atlantic in a dramatic embrace, creating a landscape that feels both wild and welcoming. Where Europe meets the Atlantic, the coast is shaped by centuries of sailors and fishermen, the air alive with salt and possibility. Every sunrise brings the promise of new stories, and every tide carries echoes of ancient journeys. My plan: travel from the historic north to the sun-drenched south, letting the rhythm of the waves guide me. I want to follow winding roads that hug the cliffs, stopping wherever curiosity leads. Portugal's coast is a tapestry of rugged cliffs, golden beaches, lively cities, and tranquil villages. Each stretch of shoreline tells its own story, from bustling harbors to quiet coves where time seems to slow down. This journey is about more than sights. It's about connecting with the heart of a country that has always looked to the horizon. I imagined winding roads, sunrises over rolling hills, and the feeling of freedom that comes from being so close to the sea. I pictured myself savoring fresh seafood by the harbor, tasting the ocean in every bite, and watching fishermen bring in their daily catch as the sun warms the docks. I longed for the gentle sounds of a language I was eager to learn, the laughter of locals at seaside cafes, and the easy rhythm of life that flows along the water's edge. My dream: to capture the spirit of this coastline, meet its people, and share in their traditions. I wanted to listen to their stories, to understand what makes this place feel like home. I hope to witness moments of joy, friends gathering at sunset, couples pausing to admire the endless horizon, and travelers like me drawn by the promise of discovery. So, I invite you to join me. Let's walk these paths together, reaching out toward the unknown, open to whatever we might find. Let's explore this stunning edge of the continent together, from where the Douro River meets the sea all the way south, discovering hidden beaches, ancient towns, and the ever-changing moods of the ocean. For anyone who's ever felt the pull of the unknown, this is a story of discovery and simple joys. It's about finding beauty in the unexpected and wonder in the everyday. Portugal's coastline is waiting, full of stories and wonders. Let's begin our adventure and see where the journey takes us. Our journey begins in Porto, a city that rises gracefully from the banks of the Douro River, its streets and buildings echoing centuries of history and culture. Porto is a place where the past and present blend seamlessly, creating an atmosphere that is both vibrant and nostalgic. The iconic Dom Luís I Bridge, with its sweeping iron arches, offers breathtaking views of the city's terracotta rooftops and the bustling Ribeira district below. Standing here, you can feel the pulse of Porto, with the river glistening beneath and the city's energy all around. I wandered through Porto's ancient winding streets, where every corner revealed something new. A hidden courtyard filled with flowers, a church adorned with intricate blue and white azulejo tiles, or a group of locals sharing stories and laughter in the afternoon sun. My first taste of Portugal's warmth came from a pastel de nata, handed to me by a friendly baker at a bustling outdoor bakery. The flaky pastry and creamy custard were unforgettable, but it was the genuine smile that truly welcomed me to Porto. Porto's soul is deeply connected to its world-famous port wine, aged for years in the cool, dark cellars across the river in Vila Nova de Gaia. These cellars hold stories of tradition, craftsmanship, and the city's enduring relationship with the Douro Valley. Touring a historic cellar, I learned how the sun-soaked grapes of the Douro Valley are transformed through time and care into Porto's signature drink. The aroma of oak barrels and the passion of the winemakers made the experience truly special. As evening fell, the riverside came alive with the sounds of street musicians, the laughter of friends gathered at outdoor cafes, and the shimmering lights reflecting on the Douro. The city's spirit seemed to glow even brighter as night approached. Porto is more than just a starting point for a journey. It's a city that captures your heart with its gritty charm, its colorful streets, and the warmth of its people. Every moment here feels authentic and alive. As the sun rose over the Atlantic, I felt a sense of excitement and possibility. Porto was the perfect beginning, and with the coast stretching out before me, I knew that adventure was calling. Just beyond Porto's heart, the city meets the wild Atlantic at Foz do Douro. Here, the Douro River merges with the ocean, and the air is fresh, the sky vast. Waves crash against the Felgueiras lighthouse, a dramatic reminder of the sea's power. The beaches are rugged, windswept, and alive with fishermen mending nets, their lives tied to the tides. In Matosinhos, the scent of grilled sardines fills the air. A simple meal by the sea reveals the essence of Portuguese cuisine. As the sun sets, families stroll, children fly kites, and surfers chase the last waves. Life here moves at a slower, more meaningful pace. This coast on Porto's doorstep is where city energy meets the ocean's timeless rhythm. It's a harmony unique to northern Portugal. The journey south awaited. South of Porto lies Nazare, a town legendary for its colossal waves. This small coastal community, perched on the edge of the Atlantic, has become a global icon for surfers and adventurers alike. Its name is whispered with awe in the world of big wave surfing, drawing thrill seekers from every corner of the globe. Most of the year, it's a peaceful fishing village, its narrow streets filled with the scent of salt and the sound of gulls. But when winter arrives, everything changes. The underwater Nazare Canyon, a geological marvel, channels the ocean's energy and sends monstrous waves, some of the biggest on Earth, crashing ashore, transforming the tranquil coast into a stage for nature's raw power. From the lighthouse at Fort de São Miguel Arcanjo, I watched mountains of water rise and fall, nature at its most powerful. The roar of the surf echoed against the cliffs, and each wave seemed to defy belief, dwarfing everything in its path. Surfers gather here, risking everything for a chance to ride these legendary giants. Inside, a small museum honors the big wave surfers who challenge these giants. The walls are lined with surfboards, photographs, and stories of courage. Testaments to those who have faced the ocean's fury and lived to tell the tale. But Nazare is more than waves. It's a town of tradition. Its people are shaped by the sea, their lives intertwined with its rhythms and moods. On the beach, women in 7 skirts sell dried fish, their stories woven into the fabric of the sea. These traditions, passed down through generations, are a living link to Nazare's past and a reminder of the resilience of its people. Over a dinner of caldeirada, the local seafood stew, I heard tales of fishermen's bravery and the community's strength. Each story was a celebration of survival, of facing the unknown with courage and hope. Nazare is a place of contrasts, quiet faith and wild ocean, ancient rituals and modern legends. Here, the sacred and the untamed exist side by side, shaping the spirit of the town. It commands respect and leaves a lasting impression. Standing on the cliffs, I felt both humbled and inspired by the relentless power of the sea and the enduring heart of Nazare. The journey pressed on. The coast had more stories to tell, and I was eager to discover what lay beyond the next bend. After Nazare's raw power, I arrived in Lisbon, Portugal's vibrant capital built on 7 hills. The city's golden light, iconic trams, and sweeping views over the Tagus River create a timeless, romantic atmosphere. In Belém, the tower and Jerónimos Monastery recall the age of discovery and the spirit of exploration. Alfama's winding alleys and the sound of fado music reveal Lisbon's soul. The city's connection to the sea is everywhere, from ferries crossing the Tagus to the Gran Praça do Comércio. As the sun set behind the bridge, Lisbon glowed with beauty and possibility. Here, the past and present blend seamlessly. The journey continued south. Lisbon delights the senses, especially taste. At Mercado da Ribeira, I sampled codfish cakes, octopus salad, and bifanha sandwiches, a feast of Portuguese flavors. The legendary pastéis de Belém, warm and creamy, are a must. As night falls, fado music fills the Alfama district. In a small fado house, a singer's voice captured saudade, the longing and love at the heart of Portugal. Fado is more than music. It's storytelling, expressing the soul of Lisbon. The guitar's bright melancholic notes lingered long after the song ended. In that moment, I felt truly connected to the city. Lisbon's spirit is found in its food, music, and people. The road led onward toward the Algarve. Leaving Lisbon, I journeyed south to the Algarve, beginning in Lagos, a town rich in history and coastal beauty. The old town's cobblestone streets and lively squares echo with stories of explorers. But the true magic is at Ponta da Piedade, where golden cliffs and hidden grottos meet turquoise sea. A boat trip revealed secret caves and whimsical rock formations, each with a local legend. Lagos's beaches, from wide Maya Praia to secluded Praia do Camilo, are some of Portugal's finest. Descending to Praia do Camilo felt like entering a hidden paradise. Evenings in Lagos are relaxed, with fresh-caught fish and simple, delicious meals. The town buzzes gently with life, blending history and holiday spirit. Lagos is the perfect gateway to the Algarve's wonders. The coast beckoned me further. The Algarve is Portugal's sunniest coast, a world of golden beaches, whitewashed villages, and fragrant groves. I stayed in a small fishing village, savoring the slow pace and daily rhythms of coastal life. Each beach was unique, some long and open, others hidden coves reached by secret paths. Hiking the Seven Hanging Valleys Trail, I marveled at Sea Arches Caves and the iconic Benadryl Cave. The views were unforgettable, a testament to nature's artistry. Evenings brought sunsets of orange and pink, the ocean calm and endless. The Algarve invites you to slow down and simply be. My journey had spanned history, music, and wild beauty. Portugal's coast had shared its stories. I felt deeply grateful. As the sun set on my journey, I felt both joy and a gentle sadness. The memories, kindness in Porto, courage in Nazaré, music in Lisbon, became treasures. Travel opens our eyes and hearts, teaching us to appreciate simple joys and shared dreams. Portugal's coast was more than a destination. It was a lesson in seeing the world anew. The spirit of adventure never ends. There's always another road, another coastline. I hope this journey inspires you to dream and explore. The horizon is endless and stories await. Let's promise to keep seeking, wondering, and exploring this beautiful world. The next adventure is just around the corner.